And now, as an amateur golfer, Caitlin Clark is changing the way that people think about women golfers.
Caitlin Clark's star power has ignited a new rivalry. LPGA golfers, including Nelly Korda, commended Caitlin, calling her an inspiration for other women's sports arms. She's so kind. It was wonderful too.
She's so sweet, so nice. It's nice to kind of get to spend some time with her. We've messaged a little on Instagram beforehand, but to get to spend some time with her and to see the influence that she has on people, bring people out here, and to see how amazing an influence she is just for sports was really cool to see firsthand.
Meanwhile, the WNBA is allegedly seething why, despite Caitlin's record-breaking rookie season, another league is snatching the spotlight. What's fueling this conflict?
Come say hi and introduce myself. I play out here on tour. I'm Maria. Thank you for being out here. It's very cool what you're doing for sports, kicking ass on and off the field. But now,
and here's the Caitlin Clark effect, Morgan, with Maria Fossey and other players out here following.
That's good. A lot of fun. Made it easy. Annika, could I steal you for a second? I don't think I'll have like bigger. I can't say bad stuff on TV, but badasses. Once together, we're doing a fun like. Get on that side. There we go. Yeah. I'm next. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Hi, Caitlin. Nice to meet you.
I said it, the buzz from the players.
Over here, so I'm distracting you.
For weeks.
No, y'all are trying to get finished.
Has been huge.
Somebody take this picture.
By the way, Allie, an outstanding point guard in her own right in Fulton, Mississippi. All state.
Thanks for being here. Yeah. Good luck.
In that sport as well.
Caitlin Clark's star power is undeniable. Whether she's draining three-pointers on the basketball court or stealing the spotlight on a golf course, she commands attention wherever she goes. But her recent appearance at the LPGA's Annika Prom has sparked a controversy that's dividing fans and creating tension between two major women's sports leagues. The question on everyone's mind: why is the LPGA laying out the red carpet for Caitlin, but the WNBA struggles to showcase her brilliance?
You pick up little pointers here and there, and to me, that's inspirational. Whether it, just listening to Caitlin, her work ethic, it was important to her. And I mean, she's just starting, her round of golf, if her journey. She's just teed off on hole 1 or 2. I've made the turn already.
Off a tremendous debut season with the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark has already cemented her place as a generational talent. She shattered records, increased TV ratings, and brought unparalleled attention to the WNBA. Fans expected the league to celebrate her achievements, but the reality has been underwhelming. Her Rookie of the Year award, for example, was handed out in an empty gym with little to no fanfare. This lack of recognition has left supporters frustrated, especially when compared to how other leagues elevate their stars.
Getting to be with, two of the best to, probably ever play this game. It's super fun and special for me. Like, I'm a fan of both of them, but a fan of, all the women on this tour. I think it's absolutely incredible. So it's special for myself.
The LPGA, which seemed to comprehend Caitlin's crossover appeal more than her own league at the Annika Prom, Caitlin was paired with Nelly Korda, the world's top-ranked female golfer. It was a strategic move that not only showcased Caitlin's talent, but also drew attention to women's sports as a whole. Fans packed the Pelican Golf Club to watch Caitlin take her swings, and media coverage of the event was unprecedented for a pro-am.
LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season.
However, while the LPGA was enjoying in the sunshine of Caitlin's presence, whispers of discontent were growing in the WNBA. Insiders believe that league officials are disgruntled by how the LPGA has outshone them in marketing Caitlin. Some believe that WNBA veterans feel overshadowed by the attention Caitlin is receiving, while others point to the league's leadership, blaming them of failing to capitalize on her celebrity power. The difference is obvious. At the prom, Caitlin was greeted like royalty. Nelly Korda applauded her freely, adding, "I never watched basketball before Caitlin. She's incredible." Annika Sorenstam, the event host, shared similar comments, calling Caitlin an inspiration for all women's sports. The LPGA didn't just invite Caitlin to play, they made her the centerpiece of their event, ensuring she get the attention she deserved. Meanwhile, fans are pointing out the WNBA's missed opportunity. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly: the LPGA did more for Caitlin in one weekend than the WNBA has all season. Ouch for Caitlin. The prom was about more than just golf. It was an opportunity to bring different sports communities together and prove that women athletes can shine in any arena. Her humility and charm won over fans and athletes alike, solidifying her status as a multi-sport phenomenon. But for the WNBA, her success at the prom feels like a missed chance, a moment that could have been theirs to celebrate, but wasn't. The tension between the two leagues raises larger questions about how women's sports are marketed and promoted. The LPGA's success in amplifying Caitlin's presence shows what's possible when a league fully embraces its stars. The WNBA, on the other hand, seems stuck in its old ways, prioritizing balance over both nests. By focusing on highlighting the league as a whole rather than celebrating individual achievements, they risk alienating fans and losing momentum.
And yes, she is good at golf, though she almost did take someone out.
This isn't just about Caitlin, it's about what she represents. She's a symbol of what's possible when women's sports are given the platform they need. Her impact goes beyond basketball, drawing in fans from all walks of life and uniting them around her incredible talent. The LPGA recognized that and ran with it. The WNBA, for all its progress, still has a lot to learn. The irony is that Caitlin's success should be a win for everyone involved. Her rise to stardom has brought more attention to women's sports than ever before, and both leagues stand to benefit from her influence. But instead of celebrating her achievements, the WNBA's lukewarm response has turned a moment of triumph into a missed opportunity for Caitlin. The Pro-Am was just another stage to shine on for the LPGA. It was a masterclass in how to market a star, and for the WNBA, it was a wake-up call. Will they step up and embrace Caitlin's brilliance, or will they continue to let other leagues show them how it's done? The WNBA should be thrilled about Caitlin Clark's rise as a superstar. She shattered records, increased viewership, and brought a fresh wave of excitement to women's basketball. However, the league's response to her growing popularity has been surprisingly muted. Insiders are now suggesting that the WNBA is frustrated not because of Caitlin's success, but because the LPGA has done what they failed to do: capitalize on her star power. Let's look at the facts. Caitlin Clark's rookie season was nothing short of remarkable. She averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game, becoming the first player in WNBA history to notch over 100 three-pointers and 300 assists in a single season. She also won Rookie of the Year and finished in the top 5 for MVP voting, an achievement that should have been a goldmine for league promotion. Instead, the WNBA's efforts to spotlight Caitlin were underwhelming. Her Rookie of the Year award presentation took place in an empty gym with no fanfare or media coverage to celebrate her accomplishments. Fans were left scratching their heads, wondering why the league wasn't doing more to elevate one of its most marketable players. Now contrast this with how the LPGA handled Caitlin at the Anuka Prom. Pairing her with Nelly Korda, the top-ranked golfer in the world, was a strategic masterstroke. The LPGA gave Caitlin prime exposure, leveraging her basketball stardom to draw new fans to golf. They even adjusted programming to cover parts of the event live, a rarity for a prom competition. This difference in approach hasn't gone unnoticed by fans and commentators. Social media erupted with comparisons, with one tweet reading, "The LPGA knows how to market Caitlin Clark better than her own league does. What a missed chance." Another fan echoed the sentiment. Caitlin is a generational talent, and the WNBA is treating her like just another athlete. The frustration isn't only among fans, it's palpable within the league itself. Insiders hint that the WNBA is unhappy with Caitlin's crossover appeal. Instead of celebrating her ability to draw attention to women's sports, they seem anxious about losing control of the narrative. The LPGA's proactive embrace of Caitlin has exposed the WNBA's hesitation to give her the spotlight she deserves. This tension is reflective of a bigger issue within the WNBA, a cautious approach to promoting individual players. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert often emphasizes the importance of balancing narratives and promoting the league as a whole rather than centering the spotlight on one star. While this strategy may aim to foster a sense of unity, it misses a critical point. Standout players like Caitlin Clark are what drive fans and revenue. Instead of leaning into Caitlin's unprecedented impact, the WNBA seems hesitant, almost as if they fear alienating other players or appearing to favor one individual. This cautiousness stands in stark contrast to the LPGA's bold strategy, which has not only amplified Caitlin's brand but also drawn new audiences to golf. For Caitlin, the differences in treatment between the two leagues are evident. The LPGA has embraced her as a game-changing athlete, while the WNBA appears to be holding back. Whether this derives from internal politics, jealousy, or a lack of marketing vision, one thing is evident: the WNBA is missing a tremendous opportunity. The LPGA's success with Caitlin is a roadmap for how leagues may elevate great athletes while benefiting the entire sport. By hesitating to Give Caitlyn the recognition she deserves. The WNBA risks losing not just her loyalty, but also the fans she brings with her in an era where visibility and marketing are crucial. The WNBA's cautiousness could cost them dearly, and as the LPGA basks in the glow of their strategic masterstroke, the WNBA is left grappling with a bitter truth: they've been outplayed on their own court. The question now is, will they step up and give Caitlyn Clark the spotlight she deserves, or will they let another league do it for them? Caitlyn Clark's influence on women's basketball is undeniable. Her presence has drawn record-breaking viewership, increased ticket sales, and even captured the attention of sports fans who previously didn't follow the WNBA. During her rookie season, Indiana Fever games saw a significant boost in attendance, with fans traveling from across the country just to watch her play. TV ratings for games featuring Caitlyn also spiked, proving that she isn't just a player, she's an event. But instead of embracing this momentum, the WNBA seems hesitant to fully lean into the Caitlyn Clark effect. While her stats and accolades speak volumes, the league's promotion of her has been oddly subdued. For instance, after her groundbreaking season, the league issued a generic press release to announce her Rookie of the Year award. Compare this to the LPGA, which rolled out the red carpet for Caitlyn during the Anuka Prom, generating national media attention and a buzz that extended far beyond the golf course. The WNBA's reluctance to spotlight Caitlyn stands in stark contrast to how other leagues celebrate. The NBA, for example, has long recognized the power of individual athletes to drive interest in the game. Players like LeBron James and Stephen Curry are not just basketball stars, they're global icons thanks in part to the league's aggressive promotion of their achievements and personalities. Fans have taken notice of the WNBA's approach, and they aren't thrilled about it. Social media is swamped with comments criticizing the league for failing to capitalize on Caitlyn's star power. One tweet went viral saying Caitlyn Clark is doing more for the WNBA than the league is doing for her. It's shameful. This disconnect isn't just upsetting for fans, it's a missed financial opportunity for the league. Caitlyn's popularity has the ability to bring in sponsorships, boost item sales, and draw a new generation of fans. By failing to put her front and center, the WNBA is leaving money on the table. Meanwhile, the LPGA is reaping the benefits of Caitlyn's crossover appeal. Her arrival at the Anuka Prom didn't just spark excitement, it attracted a fresh audience to golf. From social media highlights to live coverage, the LPGA showcased Caitlyn as a multiport talent, proving that investment on individual athletes can elevate an entire league. The WNBA's cautious attitude seems rooted in a desire to maintain balance and avoid overshadowing other players, but the reality is great athletes are the ones that bring viewers, produce cash, and keep leagues relevant. By sidelining Caitlyn's achievements, the WNBA risks alienating her fanbase and undermining its own growth. As the LPGA continues to embrace Caitlyn and her growing influence, the WNBA is being left behind. The question now is whether the league will see the worth of its rising star and make the necessary changes to support her, or whether they'll continue to let opportunities slide through their fingers while the WNBA fumbles with its promotional approach. The LPGA has executed a marketing masterclass with Caitlyn Clark. Her participation in the Anuka Prom wasn't just about showcasing her golf skills, it was a calculated move to elevate the profile of women's sports. From the moment Caitlyn was announced as a participant, the LPGA made sure the event was a spectacle, pairing her with world-ranked #1 golfer Nelly Korda was a stroke of genius, creating a narrative that transcended sports. The Golf Channel adjusted its programming to feature live coverage of Caitlyn's round, a rare move for a prom event, and social media was flooded with clips and highlights. Annika Sorenstam, the host of the event, summed it up perfectly: what Caitlyn brings is more than just talent, it's a spotlight on women's sports that we haven't seen in years. Her words were echoed by Nelly Korda, who admitted